Dan teman-teman semuanya, selamat bergabung kembali bersama dengan Om WaWa. Kita teruskan petualangan Max Payne kita yang sedikit tertunda karena kemarin ada konten Resident Evil, dan kita teruskan lagi ya. Let's go. Kita ke atas, guys. Wah, ini sensitivity gimana nih? Jadi susah nembaknya habis main ini Valo. Tahan ya, hampir mati ya guys ya. Oh my god, ulala, mereka semuanya ada di mana-mana. Gila, gue gak punya darah sama sekali guys, gimana nih? Bagi dong darahnya, 1 lembar, 2 lembar. Terus lama gak main Max Payne kan? Udah lupa semua tombolnya apa. Tahan teman-teman. Pelan-pelan aja, pelan-pelan aja. Pelan-pelan teman-teman, pelan-pelan.
There was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat.
Terima kasih, terima kasih. Itu yang kita butuhkan ya.
I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries.
Passos ini mengkhianat ya teman-teman ya, info
I
aja.
might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Passos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher. What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Oh, mereka punya agenda sendiri guys, makanya kita dikejar-kejar. Oh begitu.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew. Through here. Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
Ada.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Beuh, pelornya nyebar semuanya. Senjata gila. Pakai dulu guys ya. Susah kenanya kalau ndak ini, nggak pakai slow time. Bentar guys, sabar, tahan dulu. Kurang yang di bawah ya. Harus maju sih kayaknya. Very good. Oh, bisa nge-scope.
what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
Gue takut tiba-tiba keluar guys, jadi nempel dulu santai. Wah, sembunyi dong. Ada apa di belakang? Nggak ada apa-apa. Dung.
No me mate! No dispara!
Ada lagi? Ada lagi? Wuh. Masih ada satu cuy. Oke, nice. Deagle ini bos. Di mana dia? Guys, keluar.
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
Kenapa by the way ini mouse-nya bisa suka kebanting-kebanting loh ke monitor sebelah. Jelas.
Fancy seeing you here.
Kasih. Permisi ya Bapak Ibu sekalian. Anda tidak mau berurusan dengan saya? Woi, lagi reload. Thank you. Apa sih suka kebanting-banting ke monitor kanan? Udah full screen loh. Kalau kalian lihat ketip itu lagi kebanting ya guys ya ke sebelah. Oke guys, kita masih naik ke atas lagi. Woo! Permisi. Dari mana? Thanks me later.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
Gila, yang ada di dalam kapal dibunuh semua. Jadi sadis banget.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise
Mereka
was to deliver cash to
penggelapan ya,
him.
money
Those
laundry
parents
atau ada barang-barang haram yang
Broncos were rich.
dimasukin.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
Stroke of a
You were
genius.
an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
UV.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel.
And that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Let's go. Kita turun ke bawah, guys.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Wow.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Silencer. Okay.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Gak ada apa-apa ya. Alright guys, it's fine. Santai aja, gue punya silencer. Dibakar gak tuh yang mati-mati mayat-mayatnya. Lewat sini. Tahan dulu sebentar.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Berani banget ya tapi keluar sendirian. Boleh lah, boleh lah.
A mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho. Como é que eu não tô pegando nada? Porra! Armas em posição!
Gimana Pak? Gua rasa gue masih prefer buat pakai pistol ya guys. Ya enggak sih?
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Orangnya kabur. Gak tau di mana orangnya. Ceprot. Wow. Terlalu keras guys, terlalu keras, gak cocok buat kita. Tidak cocok buat Om WaWa. Kalian gila ya. Kaget weh. Tiba di depan muka.
Passos' ID card. It was no great surprise he'd made their hit list, but to discover he was really Colombian, No wonder some locals seem to laugh at his accent. What else had he lied to me about?
Oh, jadi Pasos selama ini berbohong sama kita.
Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
Kenapa sih bisa ganti-ganti gitu? Woi! Sabar Pak, sabar. Nice guys.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Lewat mana kita? Azos!
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the crush of Prado. Now I just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare.
Serrano itu yang di klub malam yang kita temuin di chapter 2.
Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Okay guys, you ready? Nol gak tuh peluru? Nol gak tuh peluru gua? Ah. Nice one. Sebentar ini apa guys? Golden Guns yang nggak jadi-jadi ya. Nice one. Tidak mati, siap.
This was hell on earth.
Keras.
De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Wah, setuju sama Anda, Max Payne. Dan gue suka banget ya kayak dia tuh ya yang kecil-kecil juga diperhatikan sama developernya Rockstar kan. Nih, lompat kayak gini itu harus, guys. Oh, dia perdagangan organ-organ, gila.
fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho!
No.
Caralho!
Oh.
Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor? For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Lanjut guys, kita punya urusan belum selesai.
Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Dan ini tempat apa lagi sekarang? Sangat terbuka sekali ya. Kita udah jalanin warna kuning, sabar dulu. Kita coba lihat-lihat dulu di sini. Ada sesuatu yang mungkin Om WaWa bisa ambil ya guys. Kuning-kuning juga. Kuning-kuning itu ibarat kayak jalan. Ntar sama kayak kalau kita main Resident Evil Village juga kayak gitu.
It was locked from the outside. They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Mantap. Kita mau ke kita taruh ke yang warna kuning-kuning. Ini yang tadi Om WaWa bilang. Semua warna kuning. Dan kita tempelkan guys. Satu, dua. Nah, pelang lagi dah yang warna kuning.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Oh my god, keluar lagi dari atas. Let's go. Bisa salto gak? Enggak bos, enggak hari ini.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Wah, setuju sama lu Max Payne. Ada sniper gak tuh? Dua yang gue butuh kill. habis. Ini sih terlalu dekat. Gak mati. Ini sih terlalu dekat guys, gak bisa. Oh my god.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of
Malah
those
pakai sniper
explosives,
rifle.
I had to do it now.
Oh my god. Nice. Apakah di belakang ada yang belum Om WaWa tempelin? Ini dia guys, warna merah dan juga warna kuning. Ayo Payne, semangat Payne.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Dar.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the records.
Oh, so people can sell their livers, their hearts, their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Lah, diledakin gak tuh sama si Payne? Santai Payne. Go. Hancur-hancuran semuanya. Guys, kita naik ke atas guys. Mau ambruk nih gedung nih. Paling bete ya main Max Payne ya gitu, dikagetin terus. Udah belum? Ayo Max, kabur.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
Pasos, pasos.
What are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get into losing the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Kabur, kabur, kabur. Ada anak dia.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
Oke, ada helikopter guys. Kesempatan kita untuk kabur dari sini. Dan berhasil.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina.
Yang penting kabur
Giovanna
sih.
has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know, I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
Lah,
If you say so, pal.
pergi pasosnya. Berarti tinggal kita sendirian.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And the contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well,
Wajar.
officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
Misi apa lagi nih kita sekarang?
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ini pakai cara kreatif katanya.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Faz a tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero saber.
Oh, dia dibawa ke atas.
Tudo dela, meu.
Ei,
Tapi itu temennya, bener gak?
Convidado
Terus
nosso.
nanti dibuka talinya.
Esse otário aí.
deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Oh, dia dikasih senjata nanti. Ini masih ada orang baik mungkin di dalam.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo. Toma aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui!
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão. Nós vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou.
Valeu, amigo.
Lah. Wah.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here? Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Padahal kan tinggal ditembak ya di dalam ya.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Lawan polisi sekarang guys. Kamu.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations.
Ada lagi. Oh, lawannya polisi
Their
tapi.
faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield, never leaving at all.
Civilian lawan polisi ya.
For once, the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Oke teman-teman, sekian dulu bagian ini untuk Max Payne 3. Pokoknya kalian tinggalin komen aja dan jangan lupa untuk tinggalin like-nya. Sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya. See you.